Pretty much at the exact moment I post this video, my Roblox account will be 8 years old. So I'm on my profile page at the moment, and you can see the join date is July 26th, 2014. Now, it's actually not 8 years old as I'm recording this. I'm recording this on July 24th, so a few days before you see this video. Now, the reason I say at the moment you see this video is because if we go into this game called Check a User's Last Online Information Plus More, we'll be able to see when I was last online, which it's going to say now because I'm online now. But it does say the time you joined Roblox. So let me wait for this to load for a second. What you can do is, I'll show you how this game works. If you type in a username, like Builderman, and it is actually an account, it will tell you when they were last online. Builderman was last online on May 17th of this year, and the time they joined and the date they joined. You can't see the time on the Roblox website without extensions, like Chrome extensions or whatever. So if we look up myself right here, you can see it says I'm online now, and you can see I joined Roblox on July 26, 2014 at 8:44 a.m. This is in Central Time by default, and I usually upload my videos at 9 a.m. Central Time. So this video is actually going to be posted 15 minutes and 56 seconds earlier than normal. Now, I don't remember the first ever game I ever joined, but I do remember one of the first games I ever played was called Super Noob Obby. I don't know if it still exists or not. No, it doesn't really look like it, unless it is this. No, I think it is this, actually. I'm not going to join it because you have likely heard about how recently there was a thing where if you go around joining random games, you might join a game that could just instantly terminate your account. I'm already paranoid of doing that anyway, because there's also a thing that was apparently from the same group of people where you could make a start button be over an invisible purchase prompt that was worth a bunch of Robux. So then you would just lose all that money. By the way, both of these things have been patched, and so you should be fine now. But like I said, I'm just being paranoid, which is why I didn't join the thing. However, if we go to my favorites, we can also go and play some other of the oldest games I ever played. Now, this isn't the first thing I ever favorited, because I did unfavorite some things. Apparently, one person's already playing this. Now, this game is unfortunately broken because of Roblox updates, I guess. It was pretty fun, though. This game, however, does at least get updated enough to prevent it from breaking to Roblox updates. Apparently, it was updated today, as of me recording this 2 days ago for you. So this is called Get Eaten. And as the name suggests, you get eaten. Oh, apparently there's a new badge for unlocking everything that I only just now got, because I guess it's new. But yeah, I beat the game, I guess, other than a few slides, because they added more based on these points. So, I've been level 18, the maximum amount, for a long time. Somewhere around here, I think there's supposed to be a thing where you can, change your avatar size, which is why I can be this size, because I'm level 18. Eventually, you'll unlock more things to drive around with. I'll drive this Bloxy Cola. Some of them are actual vehicles, and some of them aren't. So these are different Roblox players, and you can go down these slides. I don't know why it doesn't say I've unlocked that. So let's go down the Defaultio slide. Oh, by the way, you can also just go down a slide without a vehicle. There's supposed to be, I don't know why it doesn't say it anymore. It would say sit, Q. Apparently it still works. And I think E is lay down. Yeah, I still play that game sometimes. It's pretty fun. You can see these are some of the other earliest games I favorited. Catalog Heaven, The Normal Elevator, Death Run, Pizza Place Mobile. I don't really know why. The description is a less laggy version of the Pizza Place. It hasn't been updated in 6 years. It's by the same person who made Work at a Pizza Place. It's called Pizza Place Mobile. Oh yeah, by the way, I used to play on mobile, if you didn't already know that. Only in 2018 did I start playing on PC. Natural Disaster Survival is also one of the first games I played, I think, but for some reason I only recently just favorited it. Okay, how about now we talk about my experience with some various Roblox games. So let's start with Meep City, which is a controversial game apparently. Now, I think this game used to only be the Starball minigame, except I'm pretty sure that's not true. My sister, who has not been in a lot of my videos before, and I found the game that was a separate thing that was the Starball mini game, and then later I found this, and it was in late 2016, so not too long after the game was actually made, and eventually I just lost interest in it. I don't play the game anymore, but I still have it favorited. Adopt Me. So I first played this with my sister, who has been in several of my videos around the time it came out, I think in 2017, so I'll actually join the game for this. The DJ Game Pass has been broken to a bug in a Roblox update. You've received a refund in bucks and an exclusive lavender dragon added to your backpack. Yeah, I have not played this game in forever. So this is the modern house. Also, this still has my Roblox avatar, or my old one. I think I just do that to change to my current one. There we go. So because it's a futuristic house, in the future we'll have stuff on the ceiling. So yeah. But back in 2017, there wasn't even houses or pets or many of the other things in the game. Like, I did play this game a lot at some point. Okay, at some point there was like a thing for, oh, here we are, gifts. If you press this, it'll teleport you to the gift display. You can use these teleport things to get around the map quicker. Okay, so we're going over to here where the obbies are. Well, first of all, about houses, the neighborhood used to not exist. It used to just be this main area, and there were houses and apartments around here. You'd have to rent them, and they costed a certain amount of bucks. It would depend on what it was, an apartment or a house or whatever. And you'd have it the whole time you were on the server. And then obbies, what they do now is they give you Roblox badges, which it says here. What it did back in 2017 was give you in-game money when you completed one of them. So my experience with Tiny Isles, the hardest one in the game, let me turn on shift lock for this. Let's see if I can first try this, although it is R15, which makes it a little janky. So this was before I was like, this is before I was like really serious about playing obbies. And so this was the first time I'd ever seen any form of wraparound. So I was like, whoa. So yeah, it was super epic when I first completed this, and it was on mobile, of course. Oh yeah, also my animation pack makes this part like impossible. Haha, goes sideways so that I'm over this for the maximum amount of time. No, I fell. Yeah, so I'd first completed the obby, and it was on mobile, and I was like, I want to take a screenshot of this. So on an iPad, to take a screenshot, you press the home button and off button. But uh-oh, I accidentally pressed the home button and volume button, which closed the app. I left the game and got nothing. I didn't even get a screenshot, so that was very sad. So I had to rebeat the whole thing. And I don't feel like attempting this any longer. And also another random thing, the chat icon, it used to show this like a long time ago before Roblox updated this. I don't know why Adopt.me still uses this. Okay, next, Bee Swarm Simulator, which I'll once again go into the game for. This is usually the first thing people think of when they think of an actually good and not insanely pay-to-win simulator game. I played this game like the day it came out, or the day after, or something like that. Yes, the best hive is available. Not that I'm going to be playing for 10 hours like I do pretty often. So that's proven by this first edition Bear Bee, because I did buy that when that was for sale. Or it is still for sale, but it was like discounted. You can see there's this thing here, first flag. That means I bought it when that was originally on sale for 650 Robux instead of 850. So I still haven't unlocked everything because, like, oh, apparently there's an epic sprout. Should I, like, farm this? Let's do that. I don't know. So this came out in March of 2018, and it still gets updated. And it's cool to see how far this game has come from when I first played it, whenever it was, 4 years ago. Like, now we have planters and sprouts and leveling up bees. I mean, lots of those are old updates that have been here for a while. But they weren't there in March 2018. Oh, there we go. Okay. Normally there's like an epic sound, but I have the sound muted at the moment. That number that was above the sprout is how much pollen needs to be collected from this field. All players can contribute to it. And when you finish that, all these tokens with prizes appear around the field for like 30 seconds or something. Also, while I'm here, let me go ahead and claim these. Welcome to Bloxburg next. I first played this game, I don't remember when, I think in 2018 or 2019. My sister, who has been in several of my videos, first bought access to it, and I was like, that looks pretty cool, so I will too. Because if you didn't know, this game costs 25 Robux to play. And yeah, my sister, who has been in the videos, and a friend of mine have been building an epic modern mansion in this game, which you don't get to see because I want to save that for an upcoming video. Although upcoming might mean in like 3 months or longer. I don't know. Lumber Tycoon 2 was like my favorite game ever for a while, like a year or two, from like late 2018 to 2020. I did lose interest in this game after a while, mainly because there's just so many exploiters, like I can't even enjoy the game anymore, so that kind of ruined it. Luckily, the game has been getting updated a lot frequently. Apparently, got an update yesterday. Hopefully, exploiters will be like permanently no more after a while. Okay, let's talk about this game now. It's a game called A Lost Existence by, hey, look at that, that's me. I'll type the description in later. So this was a game I was working on a lot during lockdown in 2020. I created it like just before that. And so this game was heavily inspired by a game called, it's not on Roblox, called The Last Guardian. Also a game called Portal, which I've mentioned several times in videos before. So this was like an adventure story obby thing. So I spent many hours on this game, but unfortunately I eventually just discontinued it. The main reason for that is just because I had like no good ideas left. And at one point I was like working on recording a video of me working on a part of this game, but I didn't decide to post it. But that was like in 2020. Here you get like double walk speed. Oh, I fell. You'll probably never get to play this game, so You saw that there where this rock, like, broke apart when you walked on it. Now that that's gone, I'd have to rejoin for everything to reset. So I was gonna do something where there's, like, an actual checkpoint system at each of the different stages and things like that. But, yeah. It would also kick you out of the game every time you died, which was a pretty bad system, to say the least. So I'd probably end up changing that if I were to continue this game. Which I won't, probably. So now let's talk about how I got into playing obbies, like, a lot. I don't think I still have it favorited, but the first, like, obby game that isn't, like, mega fun obby or whatever, you know, like, JTOH style, like, really difficult obby, was a difficulty chart called Obstacle Inferno. Now, I first played this on Easter Day of 2020, and there were storms in my area, so I was playing on mobile that day. Like, because I couldn't play on PC because it was storming. So I joined a friend on that game, and yeah, it was pretty fun. And eventually, I did find this game. At the time, it was called Jupiter's Towers of Heck, HECC. I don't know why it was spelled like that, but okay. So I decided to play this, and it was pretty epic. But then they renamed it to say this, but it still said Jupiter's because it's called Jukes now because the developer changed their name. And so, being the perfect angel that I was, of course, I was like, no, now I can't play it. And so I was very sad. So eventually, I just like asked my parents if I was allowed to play this. So yeah, also now I'm looking at the new one. The game like kind of recently moved, it migrated from this game to this one, so it could actually be under a group, but it's still the same game. And so I resumed playing it in like July of 2020, and then in late August of 2020 I started this YouTube channel. I guess you know the rest of the story from there. I was gonna make a video for my Roblox account's 7th birthday last year, but I didn't, so here we are now making this video. So in conclusion, I have enjoyed playing Roblox over the past 8 years, and technically longer because I did play like as a guest before I actually made this account. There's not really much else to say, so thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave a like and consider subscribing down below. I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.